What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Most Hated JC back at y'all with another episode of that Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. My brothers and sisters, bro, if you've been keeping up with this series, you already know what it is time for today. Kick back, relax, grab your snacks, because you know it's movie night, bruh. Class trial. We have to solve the murder of Sakura Ogami, a treasured and respected ally of ours, until we find out that she was Monokuma's spy planned this entire time. Who could have possibly done it? Right now we are looking at Toko and Yasuhiro the craziest, and Hina also does have some explaining to do on her end with her candy wrappers. So hey, bruh, who knows which way this child's gonna go, cause I kinda have an idea, a faint memory, but I'm gonna let the game cook up and not ruin the experience. So without any further ado, my brothers and sisters, let us see what's finna go on in Host Peak tonight. Alright, y'all, we are back on that Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Hope you're having a good day, because you know why when you see me on your screen playing games, my brothers and sisters. I already have set our skills, so without any further ado, let's get this trial started, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Class trial, all rise!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Let's go!
Your votes will determine the results.
Our fourth one of these, bro. Let's lock in, big bros.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
we all get clap-died, we know.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Yeah, you're a sick fish.
Now then, where to begin?
Yeah, he is so hype about this. Freaky Frog.
We already know who did it.
Okay, let's get straight to it.
Whoa, deja vu.
Yeah.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Toko and Hiro for sure got some explaining to do. Idiot. Oh, bro.
I had nothing to do with it.
Just lying.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
I mean, we kind of have to. Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Right, because they met up with her in the know. We know that. But we gotta make them admit the truth. You know? We gotta have them tell the truth because they have not been doing so. So let's see what's going on.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Right.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
I think Kuya's clear, honestly.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Right.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Hold on, is this it right here? Give me that! We started off strong. We started off strong. Get to yapping.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Right.
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Looking crazy.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
We know for sure Hiro met up with her that day. We just don't know about Toko. I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Yeah, but I think Kuya is the most likely to be clear out of the three. Then does that mean one of them did it? Talk to me. Oh, we going right back into another one? Okay. Defend yourselves. Pocket trash. We're gonna prove Hiro was at the scene first. Let's do it.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
Right.
One of you is absolutely guilty.
Talk about it.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but
Who's to say y'all went?
never went to see her.
I believe it.
I didn't either.
That's probably cap. I don't know.
Yeah, same here. I never saw.
Like, how'd you get this then, Hiro? If anybody's lying, we know it's you for sure. Toko, I'm like 50-50 if she's lying or not.
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
But we know for a fact you met with her, Hiro.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Where you get it from?
Red polka dots?
Yeah, Hina.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
And nobody else had access to it.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
Like, sis.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Like, Hero, get to explaining.
In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
Enlighten us.
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but...
Like, why do you always end up lying, Hero? Just be honest with us from the jump.
But she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Yeah, right.
When? When did she give it to you?
Right, time, place, location.
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
We saw she didn't give it to you there.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Why was you holding on to it for so long? But what Hero said can't be right. Because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is when Sakura got that candy.
I got it!
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro.
Hina told us she gave it to Sakura so she could feel better about the situation, right?
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy until after she left the nurse's office.
Right, how the heck did you get it?
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Like, let's really talk about it, Yasuhiro.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was,
Yeah, come up with a better lie, gang. Do better next time.
Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, considering that's where her corpse was found, yes, I do.
Why the sudden hostility?
Right? Now he's shapeshifted. Let me find out Hero's a part of Lizard Squad.
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
And why should I believe you when you just lied?
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Right!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Projecting.
More us.
He didn't learn from Celeste.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
So you're the one who wrote it in the book, huh? Hero, oh, bro, why you like this? What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
What is he, Chip Skylark?
My shiny teeth that twinkle just like stars in space.
Wait, no, bro. It's a dying message.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
And how would you know that was there when you weren't allowed to investigate the crime scene, Hero? Again, you implicated yourself. Like, you don't know how to lie, big bruh. But I'm grateful for it, because you're helping me prove my case.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Hina, you forgot he was banned from investigating?
See? See? Toko did it!
Nah, bro.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
My bro just self-sabotage.
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hero, hold on.
Right, let's really talk about it.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Because you were not allowed to investigate.
Huh?
Like, bro, back up your sources.
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
How?
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Right, thank you, KK.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Like you did it yourself. Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf turned upside down.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Like there was no way you could have seen that from just walking in the room, bruh.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
It was put away and upside down. Like you're just not seeing that.
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Get to explain it, Hero.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
At all.
doesn't make sense?
But most of what he says doesn't make sense, so like, can't we really blame him?
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Literally doesn't, but okay. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation. In which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Yeah, he's a liar. All them drugs fry his brain receptors, bro. He can't process valid arguments. Let's talk about it, Hiro. What you got to say to back it up? Talk to me.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Interesting.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Facts.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Right.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
No, it doesn't. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine? Okay, so that's why I shooted that?
Exactly when I found the dying message.
Say less.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Right there. What? Oh, okay. What's wrong? Did I say something weird? Shoot. I didn't think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Uh-oh.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Am I not locked?
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Right.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Right.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Give me that.
Pulled it out. I saw her final words.
That gotta be it.
What I said makes total sense.
I keep forgetting I can use their own words against each other. Yeah. I'm locked in now.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Yeah.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Put a sock in it, big bruh. Are you serious?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong.
So why was it wrong the first time I did it? I'm like, what else do I
When
choose?
Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
It was still in the hitbox of the pink thing? Like, what?
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
Did I not do that already?
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
I wasted too much time on that. Yeah, you're done, buddy.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Like when you wrote it yourself? Like, what are you talking about?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because how would you know it's even a thing? You just used it to try and shift the blame to Toko. That's a big deal. Like you're snitching.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Read the what?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Right, like, did you even try?
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
That's what I'm saying. She died in the chair. Why would she write it in the magazine, at the magazine shelf? That don't even make sense.
Yeah?
Oh, here we go.
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
What makes you say that?
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Literally, all you do has been lying these last 2 chapters, Hiro. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Right, didn't they say her hands were like completely clean? Oh, we're doing this already? Okay.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof.
Okay.
At least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
I'm still not good at that. Boy,
Prove it.
I'm still not good at that mini game, bro. I'm trash. Oh, bro. Hey, at least we got it out the way now.
Completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
This has to be the roughest start we've had to a trial yet. My fault, y'all.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
Right, her hands were spotless.
both of her hands were completely free of blood.
I didn't even register it when they said it. It literally just came back to me right now. I'm like, wait, that's why they said it.
What?
Yeah, she couldn't write no dying message, you liar. Grab your ears a little tighter or something.
Then, who did write it?
This guy.
Hero could very well have written it himself.
Like, how else would he have seen it?
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Right, fuck it, KK, like, come on now. Hold on, Hero, that word is getting pretty close to something crazy, big bruh. Come on now, I see you got dreadlocks. You can't have dreadlocks and then resort to saying this in the heat of the battle, bro. Watch your mouth, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Like, yeah, I know. You're not good at lying.
He admits it.
Why do you look worried, though?
I figured as much.
Right.
But why would you write something like that?
To try and frame her.
Because I killed her!
Straight up? You're admitting to killing her not even half an hour in?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
I mean, yeah, we would have liked that from the beginning, Hero.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
I mean, he is the dumbest out of us.
And when I got there...
Which is crazy, because he's the oldest. Like... Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Oh, so she was gonna talk to everybody at once. Okay. She's bugging, like... Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
So what made you up the switch on her?
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
That's not what she meant by that, bruh.
So of course I freaked out, and then...
Ain't that crazy though? Like, just the thought of somebody doing something to you made Hero catch a body? Like, not even Sakura showing any signs of aggression or nothing. It's just, oh, she might body me? Let me get the jump. It's like, bro. We gotta do better as humans, bro. That's crazy. Damn!
So my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Look at his face, bro. He meant to do this.
I hit her from behind.
Pause.
She had any idea what was happening.
Double pause. That's you should be in jail if you did that, sir. Hello?
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
Insane dialogue choice.
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Damn.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Idiot.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Damn.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
But he didn't account for 2 Monokuma bottles, though. So who's up next on the chopping block? Hold on now!
You're not gonna get off that easy.
Uh-oh.
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Okay, Hina, let's calm it down. I understand the bloodlust, sis, but let's bring it down a notch or 2.
You're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
let's chill, y'all. Like, we didn't talk about her vomiting blood, the second Monokuma bottle. Like, we still got more to talk about before we vote, y'all. We can chill out.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Right, Kid Kang, talk to us.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Why are you getting worried?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Right.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
At all. So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What would he have to do after writing the message? Why the magazine was hidden?
I got it!
Why he write it?
It's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
That's what I was talking about in the investigation. Why write a dying message just to put it away? It's like, what's the point of it then? Because we could have easily missed that.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
It's like, what was the point of that? Like, are you really that slow?
Why would you take the time to write that message? Then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Same thing I was saying in the investigation, because I'm like, that don't even make sense. I don't remember that part.
Oh. Well,
I was high, guys. You know you don't think when you off that kush.
I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
Right, that's not where we found it.
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Looks like somebody else is lying too, sis.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Would make 0 sense.
Then he's not lying?
I know somebody who might be, though.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
You know, he would have left it there, so we all thought Toko was the killer, bruh.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Right, because they would have saw him do all that.
I don't think there's any question about that.
The locker!
But then, who was it?
It had to have been Toko.
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
Right, it was the person who was written in it.
they must not have liked what was written on it.
And we know Kuya don't care for Toko. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written. There's only one choice.
I got it!
Absolutely. Give me my hearts back.
Toko, right?
Yep, now you're on the chopping block, sis. Get to explaining.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Yeah, because Kuya don't care about you like that, with all due respect.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
She was in the locker.
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
Nah, there was a second bottle.
Hiro just admitted it.
He only said he hit her once.
That's right. I killed her.
Hiro, shut up.
No, you didn't.
Like the adults are talking, big bruh.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
At all.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
I'm sure you don't want to.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time.
I give a damn what you believe. It's my life I'm fighting for right now.
If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
And KK already knew all this before we even walked into this courtroom.
So, what do you want me to do?
Recount your events, big bro. She just said it.
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. Yeah, he may be stupid and might have acted crazy, but we know there was 2 bottles that weren't accounted for because of the science experiment we did, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So now we know who's responsible for the second one. It's pretty obvious, and I have to prove that. Come on, Toko. Oh no, Hiro's explaining right now. My fault. I'm ready to press Toko quick. Okay. I think it's Kyoko's examination summary.
I didn't want to,
Oops, not that one.
but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit
forgot
her
how to
from
do that.
behind before she could do anything.
Pause.
You hit her from behind.
Yo, don't repeat it.
You only hit her once. Is that right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered,
Right.
and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
Okay, so when he says just once I shoot the examination, Hero hit Sakura, that's for sure. But this doesn't end there. Let's do it. There's something that proves that. The wounds on her head. Right. Let me just double check. Kyoko's examination summary is what I think it is. Before I look stupid. Yeah, Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. So just once.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
Right.
and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Crazy verbiage.
You hit her from behind,
Yeah.
and you only hit her once. Is that right?
Don't gotta repeat it, sis.
Just once.
Right. Are you serious? Oh my gosh!
Just once.
Come on now. I really missed that the first time. I am having a washed game right now. This is my flu game.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
And it also don't explain why she started vomiting blood violently. Like, we didn't even get to that part yet.
2?
Yeah, but you said you only hit her once because the, glass shattered.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
Golly, Sakura, you went through it, sis. Like, I know she was the spy, but she ain't deserve all that, bro.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
And you fiddle with them. Like, you have no, room to pass judgment here. I didn't forget. I know the cast don't like to bring it up, but I will never forget that. You're forever a weirdo. I don't care whatever character development you might get, because I generally don't remember, but you're always finna be a freaky frog to me, because why would you do that to Chihiro's body? You're a weirdo. Weirder than Kyoko. She does it for survival. You did it just to see how smart I am. You're weird.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Right.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Right, because the wounds were similar.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
We did more than that.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
I mean, you was there.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
2 spaces were missing, and when we weighed the glass, one was heavier than the other. Like, you didn't clean up all the shards, sis. But you made sure to take that
Something
figure.
very suspicious about those bottles.
Like, just showing her this visual is enough. Like,
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
talk about it.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
With 2 spaces left.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Right. But not only.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Right, where'd they go magically?
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Sis, do you not see the spaces?
That's easy.
Okay, what we talking?
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
There's 6 different pieces in chess? Is that facts? The correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. I haven't played chess in years, bro, so I don't remember. That connection must be, it's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. So there's 6 different chess pieces. I used to be so cold at chess too. I just, stopped playing it. Yeah, chess piece. Give me the C. Give me a C. Give me a E. And give me a S. And give me a P. And give me a E. And give me a E. And give me a E. And give me a E.
Now I understand.
Come on now, I used to be so nice at chess. I low-key might gotta pick that back up. I was in a club and everything.
That's it. The chess pieces.
But that was also like in middle school, bro. It's been some time. But I used to be dog walking
Inside
people
each
in
bottle,
chess.
there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Felt like Lelouch for real.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
Okay.
So, what's that matter?
So the queen's missing?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
She said, let's talk down to you, little guy.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Right.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Where the queen at?
Oh, so the queen is missing.
That's the most important piece.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Because that's what's in the bottle, sis. Were you not listening?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Oh, shaboing boing.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean.
Like, you're agreeing with him now?
So, let's say a bottle did go missing.
That's how you know you're losing it. You're agreeing with Yasuhiro Hagakure of all people.
There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
Like, we've done our thorough research.
How is it clear?
Let me talk about it.
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Right. Wait. Then the bottle that was missing, it was broken.
I got
It
it!
was excited? What does that even
The bottle
mean?
must have been broken,
What makes you so sure?
Because she got hit in the head with it.
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
That's a better reason. I'll be quiet.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
Let's tell them about our experiment, KK.
And what is this evidence?
I'm gonna get to it. It wasn't just a single broken bottle. And the evidence that proves that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. Did we write down her experiment? Yeah, here we go.
I got it!
I'm like, come on now.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Like we sent the science kid or Bill Nye the science guy. Like we do it, bro.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
And it revealed some damning
And what we
information.
found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is
It was mixed pieces.
there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yeah, you didn't clean up behind yourself. You only took the figure. Yeah, sis, you're caught.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside.
But they left one too many.
But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces,
Right, he wasn't thorough.
which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Because everything was shattered.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
To try and prove they weren't at the crime scene.
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Right, their implication, their involvement. There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker. Did it say bowling
The bottle that was
aficionado?
removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Hey, let's really talk about it.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
What you gotta say, Toko?
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Look at us going back and forth. Like I said, like LeBron to Kyrie with it, boy. Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Presser. Oh yeah, look at you about to rip your pigtails out.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Right, you saw him do it.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but
Then who was it? Because it wasn't one of us.
there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
So why else would anybody hide your name conveniently? Are you dating anybody here? Like, no, you're probably the least liked person aside from Kuya here, sis. Respectfully, though.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Pipe down, adults are talking.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
Oh, like Dumb and Dumber, bro.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Hero, shut that mouth.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
You haven't been talking this trial either. Why are you the sense of authority?
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her.
Toko?
I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did, right? Why didn't you say this before?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
And that's when she hid in the locker.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
So why didn't you bring that up beforehand? Like, what? This would have helped your theory completely.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Right!
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
I guess we'll take it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Right!
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
And he just aired Kuya. He said, I'm not giving that the time of day.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
Now we know somebody was in that locker. You left your dirty prints and look at you licking the dust off right now.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Exactly. You and KK on the same page. Yeah, sis, you're caught. Rubbing all that dust on your chest now.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
Let me guess, you're gonna say there's nowhere to hide?
Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
And now she a victim. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for everyone to find like an idiot. We're still getting new tech? Okay, tell me. So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought. We're about to do the bullet time battle a second time. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the L1 button, okay? Also, like the debate, if your larger difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless just this once, okay? Okay. Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you? We're only halfway? Well then, good luck and if we're only halfway, it's only gonna be one survivor? Like, what are you talking about? That means there has to be 4 more trials if we're halfway. All right, let me lock in, y'all.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie!
Okay, final strike.
That's enough!
Oh, lock her handprint.
This should prove it.
Woo! Perfect run! Perfect run! See, I just gotta... Sometimes. That's all I gotta do.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Yeah, where were you hiding, sis?
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
I mean, you have to if you want to get out.
Does his handprint look familiar, Toko?
Yeah, with your little hands.
No, it doesn't.
Nah, it's gripping your braids right now, sis.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
You know what I'm saying? I know that's right. Yeah, look who's losing it now.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Watch her phone now, because he said it.
Okay, it's my handprint.
There's no way.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Like, who is he to her? Why is she this feral for him?
Then you killed Sakura!
Like, he's a loser.
No, I swear, there's no way!
He's a chud. Chud is such a funny word, bro.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Like, bro, like it's mind control.
Straight up again.
Insanity.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Right?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk about it.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room.
Like, Kuya's her parole officer or something, bro. There's no way.
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
And it never came out until Hero got to acting.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
So y'all both were like idiots.
Well, that's awkward.
Right?
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker.
They're never gonna be friends. Like, he set her up to take the fall for murder, bro. There's no way you form a friendly bond after that.
And put the magazine back on the shelf.
He said,
That's awkward.
like, you think?
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
Guess you was in a rush.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Right, they don't want to get caught.
Imbeciles, all of you.
I mean, it's good, Kuya. We would have not figured it out otherwise.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
Right?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
She got back up, so she ate that first hit.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
I mean, to be fair, that is a terrifying sight.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines.
Golly.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Oh, Sakura, she's dead. Her. You mean... Genocide Jill took over?
Guess who's back?
Oh, here she go.
It was your fault after all.
So what did you do?
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
What are you talking about?
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Look at him scared and sweating.
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake.
So that's how it works?
Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see.
Right, because Toko passes out when she sees blood. Right. I forgot.
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that.
So Toko fainted because she saw all the blood from Sakura's head.
And, well, I guess it took me by surprise.
Golly.
I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
And you knew to clean up the scene?
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible!
Alright, y'all jumped her damn near.
No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Like the worst of the worst, bro.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
What's Kuya's reaction?
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Look at him trying to put his foot down.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me.
Yeah, it's not like you're a serial killer and don't deserve it.
Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
That is fair.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Right, she already got some damage on her.
Hey, come on. That's, you know.
You attacked her, like what, you want us to forget because it wasn't the killing blow? Like, you still hit a girl, Hiro.
But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
And you're still calling her out of her name. So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
She quick with it! Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
But we didn't talk about every last detail, like she violently vomited blood, the powder on her instep, the poison, like we ain't talked about all that.
No, not quite yet.
Right. Look at you!
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Wait, what was odd about it?
Odd? Huh?
I just know there's stuff we haven't talked about.
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
All right, the violently vomiting blood. It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't know, like, the explanation for every little detail that's been there yet.
Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, brother.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Like, move on. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, we didn't talk about the powder. Yeah. Oh! I know what it is.
Just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
She hit her at the magazine shelf.
The magazine shelf.
Right.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood.
That's true.
You smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
Like you did.
You got it. I smashed her good.
Boy.
Where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Right. Yeah. No, it's wrong. She was in the chair like I was saying. That's why the dying message didn't make no sense.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Right.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Right, she would have flopped on the spot right there.
So, you finally noticed.
That explains the blood splatter in front of the shelf now.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Why would she lie if she's confessing?
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
Right, I didn't even realize they didn't admit to that yet.
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Right, that explains all that blood by there. That has to be it. The evidence that proves that there was attack in front of the magazine shelf. Right.
I got it!
Because I was like, why is there blood over there?
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Golly, Sakura went through it.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
Who is moving Sakura? She's like, she was the biggest person after Hifumi, but hers was muscle, so she was probably heavier.
All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
But Genocide Jack wouldn't know that though, because she just said they don't share memories.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
That's a fact too. She's not carrying Sakura, bruh.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Like Sakura got an NBA player build. She's like 6'5", bruh. 200 something. I remember that scouting report. Like she James Harden player build. We're not moving that.
Then what's the deal?
Like.
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
look at her, now it's Hina's time to get in the mix. That's why she's trying to rush us.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Like, why are you trying to rush us through this, Hina? Don't you want justice for Sakura?
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Right!
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
You literally went to get her. What are you talking about?
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Does she think we're stupid?
While everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Yeah, Hero's coming up with the reason. That's how you know it's wrong.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker, it was open when we found her. Right, the lock, I saw it for myself.
I got it!
Must have, I was in the locker.
Before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
Right, the locker was already empty and open. Now, come on now.
At that point, the locker was already open. So obviously, Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Now, Hina, what? Like I said, the three people who I needed explanations from. Now, Hina, what is your involvement? What's up with you? I thought that was your bestie.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
She wasn't.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
See, she didn't even set it up.
How did you not know? You killed her!
That don't mean she set up the room.
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
She's not wrong.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
And look at Hina trying to rush us along so we don't find out her involvement. Hina, now you're looking crazy. At first, I just wanted you to explain your candy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you dip it in poison? Like, we gotta ask her that, but now look at her. Like, what you talking about? Why are you getting so pressed? Isn't this your bestie? What, did you want to know the details so she can get true justice?
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Right.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
I'm sure you can, Poison Lady.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so she did die from the vomiting blood. If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's the poison. Come on now, let's talk about it. Come on now, let's talk about it. Yup, yellow powder. At least I think so.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Let's see what they say.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
I gotta present the Monokuma file.
Blaming me, huh?
Because it talks about her vomiting blood. If there's one place I might find a clue, it had to be written in there, right?
What was it that if it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Right. Why do I have so little time?
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than
Sound good? Why am I shooting counter arguments to you, Hina, in your bestie's trial? Let's really talk about it.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
All of a sudden you forgot, Hina?
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Like, Hina, what was your involvement, sis?
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
She got hit in the back of the head, sis.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
That's true as well.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
Sis.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Let's go!
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
She just like me for real, for real.
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely,
Poison reaction.
Sakura was poisoned.
Exactly! Now, Hina, what did you do to that piece of candy?
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Oh my gosh, get a room.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
I'm sure you want us to think that.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
That candy was coated in poison, bro. There's no way.
You can explain it?
Look at you mad about it.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Oh my gosh.
But you're the only one talking.
Right, pipe down.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Which I also investigated.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Right, bro? Instantly went to blow more tush in his room.
Well, yeah, good point.
That was some good stuff. Like, yeah, we know that's how you feel, hero.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
He's like, yeah, I did have another ounce to go through. It's like, yeah, bro, we know.
And that's where I found this.
C9.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Is this the one that was in the protein section?
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
This was the one that was on shelf A, because the other poison was already broken on the floor.
In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Right, hence the C9.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Now, we saw it in the picture. That was in section A. The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as the supplements. I'm positive, right? Section A. We saw it. I called it out in the
Poison
pic.
was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Yeah.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Set up.
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprits switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean this.
You gonna pull up the bottle? I couldn't believe my eyes! Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
Well, GG's, Byakuya. See you in the after. We're not going to the same place. So I don't even know why I said that. We were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do is stand there and watch. He plays with dead bodies. Y'all know where he going to. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
I mean, I'm sure it does. It's poison.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
Like,
You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
that's what you're worried about?
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
He trying to aura farm right now and it's pissing me off.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
So they switched the containers.
Protein?
It would have been so hilarious if there was like at least a tiny amount of poison left and he just started coughing out blood on the floor like you know what I'm saying, bro? Oh, that would have been such a perfect end to his character arc if you ask me though, but I'm not a writer. I'm just a player, reactor, commentator, joker. So, you know, hey, I guess I'll shut up and dribble, huh?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Like, if there was just like the tiniest bits and just like get him like some reaction, you know? Not even enough to kill him, but like something to put him in the nurse office for the whole next chapter, I would have been happy. Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Like, that's all he had to do, bruh. Literally. But he wanted cool points. Like...
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
I'm glad Kyoko stole your moment. Get to the point faster next time, clown. Cheddar boy.
Which makes one wonder.
Cheddar boy, CB, in the building.
The poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Right. The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be the protein can we found, or Like, what are we talking about? Oh my gosh. Protein. Oh, protein drink? Give me an R. Right? That's gotta be it. Protein. Give me an N. There we go. I'm not even gonna say give me this next letter because that's hella pause. I'm gonna just wait for it to spawn in. Thank you. Give me an I. Hold on now. That I was like hidden. Give me that N. We out of here. Right?
Now I understand.
But my eyes started feeling funny. I hope I pressed it enough.
Poison must have been poured into the protein can.
The one that we found at the scene or just one in general?
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Right.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
So then this would only leave Hina, right? Because it obviously wasn't me or Kyoko. But then it's like, why would Hina kill her bestie? Like, you know what I'm saying? That don't make sense.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
And that still don't even explain the locked room either. Something at the scene, right?
I got it!
I said a cup filled with
You're
water.
saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
We found that at the entrance.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
I need to take a drink myself.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
Look at Hina getting all worried all of a sudden.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying the protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
So did she get it herself?
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
Right.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
So we're saying Hina gave it to her.
And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Right.
For real? Who was it?
Let me guess he finna give it to me.
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Oh right, the footprints! The evidence that shows who switched them. It has to be... It must be what we found in front of the shelf. Right, the footprints. Where is it at? 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 Footprints!
I got it!
Right, whose shoes was it, Kuya?
Footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
Well, I mean, I guess we know, right? There's only one person left. Like...
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
So we're saying this was Hina.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
I hate that they're letting him cook right now. It's pissing me off, actually. Like, at first I was hyped, but then I gotta remember who's the one saying these words. Getting this off right now.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
That porcelain doll thumb, bro. There's no way that's my hand.
The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
I refuse to believe that's what Makoto's thumb looks like, bro. That's nasty.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
She's just gonna straight up admit it?
The footprints. They're mine.
So you're just gonna concede and confess your involvement immediately off the rip?
Hina?
Wow.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
But why? That was your bestie!
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Ew! Like, why are you acting like this trial?
Just as I suspected.
Oh, no.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
It's really only me and Hina? sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are me and Hina. Okay. Everybody else got dress
Me and
shoes?
Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
He asked me for my sneaker. These footprints must be... Makoto. Are they yours? No? Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Right, because Hiro wears sandals. I'm like, there's no way Hiro wearing dress shoes, but now he wears sandals. But everybody else got on like dress shoes, and Kyoko has on boots. That's crazy. Only me and Hina had sneakers. That's wild.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who noticed, bruh.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Trying to hide our involvement.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Like, you felt that betrayed by finding out Sakura was the spy? But you were defending her the whole time, so like, why?
I can't believe it.
Like, Hina.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
And she was defending her heavy.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
That's fair.
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Right? That's not the person you'd expect it from, but it's Danganronpa, bro. You never know what to expect. And now she's speechless.
Is it true?
Come on, sis. I thought we were besties. What happened to all our free time events?
Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
Did Sakura really think a protein drink was gonna help her bleeding out of her head from 2 broken glass bottles? Like, what do y'all think protein is?
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
Like, that don't even sound right.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it!
Okay, KK.
I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
I mean, I agree, like Sakura of all people?
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Can you shut up and let her cook?
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Like, do you just like hearing yourself talk, Kuya?
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Speak for yourself.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
And you gonna go silent.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
But what piece of evidence you got, Kyoko? Because obviously I'm gonna always be in your corner. But like, enlighten me, please.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
You didn't give her the chance to talk.
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
Right? Let her get her piece off.
But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
The locked room itself. Like, Hina didn't tell how she created it.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Right!
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Like, in that whole monologue Kuya went on, he did not explain this. So, like...
well...
yeah, look at her.
That doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yeah?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Almost like you don't know.
Surely you're not Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
This is how you know he's wrong. Every time he makes this face is when it's information that he don't know revealed. Just like with your hero Amando's case. Facade drop, bro.
And if I do?
Get this fraud out of here.
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
So explain how she made the locker room then, Kuya.
Are you sure about that?
Right!
Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
He's over there like stroking and gagging himself so loud he can't read the room properly. You didn't answer every single question, just the ones you thought were the most hard hitting. Like, get off your high horse and actually think. This is why Kuya's not in the caliber of me and KK. He's a narcissist.
What doesn't fit?
Look at him.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
And they were the killer.
It's too obvious. Too easy.
But I'm the heir to the Togami Empire.
It's like, okay. And we're here solving murders to survive. That don't matter.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
Right, but he wasn't thinking about that because he thought he was Sherlock Holmes.
That was...
Oh yeah, I love this. Let's pull Kuya, KK. Let's really talk about it.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Right. Oh, whoopsie daisy, like, no, sis.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Right, go play by play right now.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
Play by play right now.
How come? That doesn't matter.
So we could vote.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Right, aren't we friends? Like, come on, them free times meant nothing to you?
Fine.
Thank you, sis. Like, come on now.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Shut up! We're not talking to you.
There's nobody else to suspect.
Oh my
Nobody else could have
God.
possibly done it.
Shut that mouth.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Like, notice how nobody said, okay, Byakuya, what's your take? What's your input? We're not talking to you. It's me, KK, Hina. We're all conversing. Stay on that side playing with dead bodies. Freaky frog.
Well,
Oh my gosh, want to be a part of something so bad. I can't stand this dude.
right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Okay.
That story you just told.
Full of cap.
First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right?
Right.
Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true... Right, there's no footprints in Section C. That's what I was saying. Two different people had did this part because it would be the footprints there from when it initially impacted, from where the person was standing. Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
Watch Kuya about to be pissed.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Well, my life is on the line, Genocide Jill. Like, I think I have a right.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Okay, when you shut up, I'll be satisfied. How about that, bro? Keep that mouth closed. How long? Until we figure it out. Like, say that out loud. Are you scared? Until I uncover the full truth of this case. And don't tell that to me, tell that to him! Why you always say it in your head, bro? You're making me mad. Alright, let's do it though. Like, Makoto, you're telling the wrong person.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Right.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
Right.
And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A.
Right.
Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Shut up! Notice now nobody talks to him that whole time, but he still want to put his input like we care. In the chem lab, where were the footprints and what direction were they facing? Those facts clearly contradict what Hina just told us. Alright, so footprints in the powder.
Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Right.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
But why would she be lying about this?
I moved from Section C
To Section A.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
That's a layup right there. A little bit.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
But there's no footprints over there.
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
The footprints don't show all that.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
Right, you went from the exit to Section A, back to the exit.
That contradicts what you just said.
Right, and then if her argument was she was so nervous she wasn't aware of leaving footprints, why wouldn't she just go from Section C to Section A? Like, just straight across like that instead of coming all... Because I guess you could say she dropped the bottle, moved out the way, went around all the way this way to Section A where the footprints are, but it's like... I thought she was nosy. Yeah, I mean, you were nervous and like you weren't aware of the footprints you were leaving. That don't make sense. No, makes sense, sis. Like, let's talk about it.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Good argument, but she literally just said she was nervous and wasn't aware of leaving prints. Are y'all listening? Like, what y'all got? Wax in your ears?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
There we go, Dakota! That's what I'm talking about! I love this trial stuff, bro! Oh my gosh! I was just nervous. So I didn't notice I left a footprint. Exactly. Yeah, sis.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
I thought, what happened, smart guy? You ain't noticed? I thought you was the top ball knowledge knower. Now you scared and clenching fists, turning red like a tomato.
Well...
Talk about it.
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Why?
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
Like, this is why we play these Danganronpa games, bro. These trials hit like no other, bro. Like, it just hits every time.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
Exactly.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
So tell us the real story, sis. You found out.
Well, you see...
Where you going? Where you going, sis?
What the?
Now look at you, eye twitching.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, we ain't never see him hit this emo. He unlocking new ones in the shop.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Look at, let's go, KK. Yeah, look at you, stupid.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
I came to the conclusion, so of course it's right.
Like, get your head out of your behind.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
She just said she had it. Let her present it. Stop talking. Haven't you learned your lesson? Shut that mouth.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Talk to a Kyoko!
I did?
The poison bottle, idiot. Keep up.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
He was too busy stroking himself, bro. He's like,
Yeah, I came up with the conclusion, so you know it's right, because I'm the best to ever do it. I know how stuff goes. I know how everything works. I know how anybody thinks. I'm the Aki Togami.
shut up, Nepo baby. Oh my gosh, thank you. Shut that mouth.
say it already! What is it you think you found?
Now you know how we feel!
I found this.
A piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle.
Why couldn't he keep drinking? Nah, we needed this for evidence.
And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Yeah, we took your moment, big bruh.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Clock it, KK! Clock it, KK!
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
Like, you should have been banned from the crime scene if you can't put this together.
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Oh, say, like, she threw me the crime CP3 alley-oop. I'm finna Blake Griffin that joint. Throw it in the rim.
Huh? Me?
Oh my gosh, Makoto, don't ruin the momentum. Look at him, clutching his pearls.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
With pleasure. The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something this same shade of blue. The rec room window.
I got it!
Let's really talk about it.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Yeah, Kuya, what you gotta say?
The window?
Like, yeah.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that.
Same shade
So
of
I
blue.
think that must be it.
Same shade of blue that your face is right now.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
How would that get in a poison bottle that was in the chem lab?
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was the bottle of poison should have been when it broke the rec room window? Section A.
I got it!
Right, okay, I almost
The
messed
bottle
it
of
up.
poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said.
I almost got that wrong, but we got it right. It don't matter. Look at you scared.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Basically, this is telling us Hiro, Hina, and Toko cannot catch bodies because you see how much evidence they left behind just by not even catching the body, just by messing with the crime scene? How much evidence they leave? They're not killers, bro. It's not in their blood.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
All right, let's really talk about it.
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
Right.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
And who was the person who went and retrieved everybody?
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Because all that glass was under it.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
That's why Hina offered to go get everybody.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh, you can't keep up? What happened? I thought you were a genius.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked.
I don't give a damn what you grant me. You don't know what we're talking about, idiot.
But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because the glass was under it, dumb. Keep up. Investigate your scene.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
You thought.
That can wasn't there when she died. How did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain
And
that.
we'll get to it if you stop pissing and pooping in your diaper. Let the grown-ups talk, little guy.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Okay, where you going with this?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
It was right at the entrance where we would have walked in.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
I know it's hard for you to like process things, but like just sit back and relax. It's not that complicated of a question if you use that pink thing in your brain. But I understand that's really hard for you since like everything in life was handed to you because you're a Nepo baby. So like, you know, just breathe and like actually use your brain for once.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Which we know is slightly below average.
Well, No, not that I remember.
Oh, okay then, moving on.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here.
Right.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, because you put it there.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
It was at the entrance. Where were you investigating, bro, if you didn't find that?
How can you know what I don't know?
Because you're slow. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. Hello, it's a class trial. That's how we always operate. I'm glad he's getting clowned like this. Cause it's about damn time. They let him get away with way too much this game. It couldn't be me in this school, bro. Cause I would have put pause or gave him hella roast throughout this game. Well, I've been doing it behind the camera though. Like, there's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. The glass was under it. Let's put on our big boy thinking caps, Kuya. I know that's hard for you. Let's go, KK. Score this idiot. I'm tired of him talking.
When it comes to that protein can,
Like he knows what it is.
there's not a doubt in my mind.
Me either.
Until the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
Facts.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Absolutely.
No, that's impossible.
Get it out your mouth.
It had to have been in there the whole time.
Idiot.
It had to be. It was in there before the wreck.
Shut the hell up and
It's wrong.
Yeah! Shut that mouth! What'd I tell you?
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
He over there baby raging because he couldn't keep up with a case.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Let me tell you.
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
It was underneath. It was underneath.
He also found pieces underneath the can.
Now, I'm pretty sure you could explain that since you're so smart, huh?
What?
Hey, look at him hitting new emotes. I love this. I might make this the thumbnail out of spite.
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken.
Automatically, this the best trial because we sunning this little man. It's about time, boy. Like, obviously, Kuya's not the culprit, but oh my god, it feels so good to just like, oh, I needed this. I needed this.
So it had to be after we got into the room.
That's how you know it's the holiday season for real. This the best Christmas gift ever. Yeah, bro.
I see. So that's your explanation.
Right, shut that mouth. Let the adults talk.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
Yeah, we already came to this conclusion 5 minutes ago. Keep up.
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Right.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Before they had the chance to lie about it.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
Parky KK!
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Oh, you speechless, huh?
that's all true. Then why did Sakura drink the poison?
And now we come to the real conclusion.
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, you just started yapping and said because it's you saying it that it's the undeniable truth. Now look at you, stupid. You over here shape-shifting colors like you a mood ring in this trial. How your face went from blue to back to white to red. What's going on with you? Are you okay over there?
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
In other words,
Such a ridiculous fiction as...
the truth. Shut your mouth.
Exactly what happened.
Shut that mouth. Yeah, bro.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Good boy.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
Like, take that bass out your voice when you talking to me.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
it was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
I'm not even gonna snap on Hero because, like, we know he's a little delayed in the membrane sometimes.
What do you think, Makoto?
Right. The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been...
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Right!
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Thank you, pepperoni pupils.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
She literally had the powder on her shoe, sis.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
Why would I lie? That's rich coming from you, sis. No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. We doing another bullet time battle? Silence, y'all, silence! Let's lock in.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
Okay, final strike.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Yup.
This should prove it.
Hold that! I gotta stay silent when that comes on, bruh. I gotta be locked.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
And it's probably not even that hard of a game mode for y'all who played it, but remember, I've never played this game myself before, so like, these all new mechanics to me, big bruh.
It did?
Like, boy, that mode is hard.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
For me personally, at least, it might just be a skill issue. Like,
that powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Right, it looked like piss when I first walked in. I'm like, what's going on in here? Kuya forgot his diaper?
So the powder we found on Sakura. What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Right.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
From when she spilled it, when she first went there.
And it was only on her instep, right?
Right.
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
I know that's right. Like, come on now. Oh, now you silent. Like, why are you trying to cover for her?
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
All right, that's why there's no footprints.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
Right.
Is there any problem with my thinking?
Right, what's up, anybody?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
She knew that's where the poison was. She's the one who told us about it.
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
And this is what I wanted to say before in the investigation where I was like, I think I remembered how things went down. Like I said, I only remember very small bits and pieces, which is the point of me playing this. All I remembered was that there was a self-deletion in one of the cases in this game. And when once they started talking about how the hell is this a locked room, that's when well, y'all saw my face and reaction. That's when everything went like, bling, and like really locked in. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the case that it happened. But I didn't remember about Toko or Hero or like, you know, none of that other stuff. All I remembered was this probably is the case where a self-deletion might have occurred. Oh my gosh, I'm glad we replayed this.
No, it was me. The poison.
Well, not replay, but revisit. Like I said, my only experience was the Berlisi playthrough back in 2018. We get a refresh for 2x2. Let's stay locked, y'all.
Because
Oh, now she turned into a chicken.
Because I killed her!
Stop lying.
No, you didn't kill her.
Like, that's what I don't understand. That's what I don't remember. Why is she lying for her like this? Isn't that your bestie? Why would you want to, like, have that on your body and get all of us killed? The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Where's her photo at? Oh, what are you doing? Why is your face so crazy? Where was Sakura positioned? Here you go.
Here's my answer.
Clock it!
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
And she's the last person you would expect to take this approach. Yeah, we found it out.
What?
Like, why were you trying to get us all killed, Hina?
The killer was Sakura?
Yeah, keep up, little guy.
So you're saying it was suicide?
Yes, sir.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I don't care what you believe with that red hot chili pepper coming out your mouth.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it.
Got a whole bell pepper coming out her mouth and she talking about what she believe in. I don't care.
But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it.
Right.
All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Any more objections? Because of course,
I got it!
Sakura wanted to create it.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
There was no plans of escape.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath.
And that's why she had a smile on her face.
And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it.
And then Hina went and changed. Like, Hina, why did you do that?
At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Like, why? And like, why are you sad that we found that out?
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Like, why?
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the bottle.
And you were over there getting to work.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Right, because the body announcement would have popped up anyway. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers.
The body discovery announcement already would have let them know what went down.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
started crashing out. I got everyone. Ogre! Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
You underestimated us.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Right, you was the one closest to her.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Like, who are you right now?
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
Like, why?
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence. And yet...
You wanted us to think it was you.
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
And you fell for a hook, line, and sinker. Let's not forget, you were the main one biting.
No!
Like, that's all you have to say after all the evidence we just cooked up? No?
I killed her! I did it!
You're so weird for this, and I thought Hina was cool.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
Spent hella free times with you to be a lizard in the end.
It's not! Nothing's over!
Yeah.
It is. Actually, no. You're right.
Right, we gotta do the case recollection.
We have to end this properly.
Let's do it. You know what time it is. Like, Hina, who are you right now? I swore Hina was on the right side of history. Sakura wanted to talk to Hiro, Toko, and one other person. Look at Byakuya, freaky frog self, getting Hybe involved in something. Like, oh my gosh. Toko got to the rec room early and she hid in the locker. But yeah, all I remembered was that one of these cases, somebody did self-delete. Oh wait, no, this is not this one. It's the other one. That's all I remembered. And then once they were talking about how the heck could somebody escape this locked room, that's when it clicked that this was the case it went down at. What was in the Monokuma bottle that Hiro hit Sakura with? That would be the night. But is it when it broke? Oh yeah, it is when it broke. Because you see him swinging it right here. I gotta pay attention to that more. And what is this? Look at him running. What did Hiro do to try to cover up the murder he thought he committed? And Toko really watched him frame her. Yo, that's crazy. Like, they could never be friends, bro. Like, ever. At that point, Toko, who was in the locker, she came out. It's like, I'm gonna be friends with you when you were willing to throw me under the bus saying I caught a body. What did she do with the magazine that had the dying message written on it? She put it back upside down. Yeah, she was a little slow on this part too. Bunch of buffoons here. Yep, and then she passed out. Genocide Jill came up and just whacked her in the head, even though she was just trying to make sure Toko was okay. So disrespectful. Wasn't the Monokuma bottle that Genocide Jack hit Sakura with? And that would be the queen. The most important piece of chess, if I remember correctly. And then she still got back up after taking 2 hits to the scalp. What actually killed Sakura came from the chem lab. Like, Sakura was a trooper into the end, bro, if you really think about it. Like, she really ate 2 blows of glass to the head and then ended up taking herself out, bruh. R.I.P. Sakura. There's something on the floor near Sakura's body which somebody grabbed. And that's these right here. Just for Hina to, like, try and make us all mess up and have everybody die. She need to explain herself for that, bro, because that's insane. And what was it? They switched the bottle of poison left on the rec room. It's the most confident I ever felt going into this climax interference. Enjoy the manga panels, y'all. I'ma shut my mouth.
Here's exactly what happened. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there 1 step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
I really got it wrong after talking that big a game. Now I look like Kuya. No, I didn't lay out my reasoning right. I need to rearrange the events of the case. What? So then, wait, so then were these switched around? I put the wrong order of Tokos? Okay. Wow, that's so dumb. And so I had it right the first time and then I went back and changed it and got it wrong. All right, my fault, y'all. Enjoy it this time around.
The killer is you! But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there 1 step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort... Hina.
And to think Hina was my other best friend in here aside from Kyoko. And she wanted to get all of us packed up for this for some reason. Sis, do you have some explaining to do?
That's the full truth of the case.
Like, why?
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Like, why would you do that?
That's what happened?
Look at you.
But, Makoto, how did you...
I'm better than you, that's how.
How did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
I've been putting you in my backpack since chapter 1. That's how. Stop talking to me like you better than me.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
I'm better than you, simple, like...
You still haven't realized?
Talk to him, KK, handle my light work.
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Like we're human, Kuya.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
And remember how she said, all you could do is laugh or scoff at whatever feelings was at the time, and that's gonna come back to bite you real hard. Now look at you, humiliation ritual. Oh, lads. Stupid Nepo baby.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
I know that's right, KK. Talk to him. Yeah, eat your fingernails or something. Shut that mouth. Keep it closed. I want to see a hashtag shut that mouth in the comments if you made it this far in the episode, bruh. That's how I know you was really here. And give me that A in the trial. How many coins I get? Okay, 99. I'll take that. I'll take that. Decent, decent, decent.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Now let's get to that vote.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
We'll do it right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Well, I mean, the person who did the crime is dead, like...
I can feel my energy draining out of me.
You're a robot. That just means you gotta plug yourself into the wall, bro. Get your charge on.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote.
Don't you ever tell me what to do with my lever, bro. Pause.
So, who will be chosen as the blackened?
Look at everybody's faces on the screen right now.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
And just like that, Sakura Ogami, you self-deleted, sis. Yo, this game is so good, bro. I can't wait to see what they got cooking with 2x2, bro. You know we finna be there day one. You know we are. Day 0.
Okay.
Alright, now it's time to go back to my voice acting, which is like almost just as good as the regular voice actors, right? That's why y'all here still 21 episodes later. I know, let me do my thing. Yeah! That's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence.
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Ina, why did you try to cover up what happened, right?
You would have gotten everybody killed, including yourself.
If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. You know, what did me and Kyoko do? Like, I guess I understand her reasoning with Kuya, Toko, and Hiro since they drove Sakura to this point of trying to make the meeting and stuff. But what did me and Kyoko do? We were defending her. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. I defended her. You all killed her. So that's why...
You should have been the one to die.
Me? Me? I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. I did nothing wrong to her. I literally tried to help her out. We all have to pay for our crimes. What? For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. She made a letter? Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura! Calm down! You don't have to worry about me, I'm fine! I can't calm down! I don't care if I suffer for this! It's my fault after all! But now, you're suffering because of me!
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me!
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt! Sakura! Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. You see how she said friends plural, Hina? She didn't want all of us to die. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about... what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you.
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. How could Sakura say all this and you still think in your mind it's your prerogative to like get everybody bodied, Hina? I don't understand your thought processes, but then again, you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, and that's been known, so I guess I can't blame her too much.
They're friends.
Look how she said it and look at her face! And you wanted all of us to die! Sakura... She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... Yeah, nah, y'all did her foul. Did her the absolute worst way. You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable. But you notice how me and Kyoko had nothing to do with that, Hina? Like, are you gonna get to explaining that part, why me and Kyoko should have died? No, that was just a misunderstanding. I mean, you didn't even give her the time of day. Like, Hiro, you would attack her first chance you got.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. Like, this part is correct. But, like, why do me and Kyoko deserve to die? Because they messed up? She believed in you. And you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So, instead of just wanting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her. But I had nothing to do with that, though. Sakura? What happened to you?
Hina.
Oh, damn, so she did see her like this. You came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
Oh, is this where she tells her to leave and she sets up the room? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Aw, bro.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Can I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was The last conversation I had with her. Damn, so her just leaving that quick, Sakura set up that room and, well, she already had the poison with her. So that she was planning on this not working out then. That's crazy. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But she was too late. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please, open the door! Damn.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
why?
You all blamed her. You're using "you all" way too comfortably, sis. I literally defended her. Like, I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. No! No, sis. I had literally nothing negative done to her. I literally did free time with her after all that went down. I defended her and y'all wrote me off. Like, why did I have to fight for my life just now? You're not explaining that. You're saying all of us. Your logic is flawed. You're losing it. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her. I had nothing to do with that, literally.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. Yeah, you're not talking about me, bro. You're talking about you, Hiro, Toko, and Kuya, bro. Me and KK literally had nothing to do with this. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. They're lucky Makoto's the main character and not me. Because I would have cut all that yapping off and say, so what did I do, Hina? Tell me straight up to my face, what did I do to deserve to die just now? Oh, nothing, right? Especially how I defended her when the allegations first came out, right? Oh, so you were finna kill me for no reason? Oh, word, bet. Like, never hanging out with her again. Never even talking to her. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that guy found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but... what you about to do? There's nobody to execute.
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Here you go, rubbing salt into the wound. Your own opinion on what her note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking. Because her and me?
In other words...
well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes, indeed!
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really... did he forge her letter just now? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A note! Sakura's note! What? But Hina already...
too bad!
oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. You are a sick fish, bro. The mastermind controlling this little robotic bear. truly sick in the head for that one.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then you try to kill us for no reason? Yeah.
Huh?
You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy! I didn't do anything! Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? Well, technically, yeah, because Hina would not have done all this if you left the original note. The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. I ain't never did no jerking to nobody. Don't put that on my name. No, sir, never done that. Never been me. Watch your mouth. Hey, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene, cuts.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real notes, you fake panda bear?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole note thing? I'm only not saying the word because I don't know how many times YouTube's gonna let me say that before they take some of my coins. So I hope y'all guys okay with me skipping over it. I don't know how much I could say that in one sitting, you know, before YouTube's like, maybe we shouldn't put the ads on this video because he's saying some crazy stuff. Like, hey, bruh, you know, a brother gotta eat. It's the holiday season. Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Self-deleting is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth is lost in darkness. It was me, the Willies.
Enough already.
Did you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Jeez, talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. Ahem. My good friend, I'm gonna do Sakura's voice. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is gonna be the last time we do Sakura's voice. Might as well be her own words, right? This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
They giving us her real... Okay, you think she's gonna voice that? In your words truly. Oh, okay, never mind. You got me hyped for no reason. It was our first nights in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
So now you just gonna pick and choose your lines, but I hear it though. I understand why you would fold to them, but like, sis, either voice act them all or none. Like, choose one. Oh my gosh. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
Right, because there was no guarantee that the killing game was ever gonna get started. They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka, R.I.P. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Sakura was a real one, boy! She was a real one! That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
Like, she picked her side, bro.
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
But nobody would even give her the time of day or respect her decision. Except me, because I'm the one who actually saw it live in real time. Of course. Because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic? So disrespectful.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
What do they call this? Seppuku? Senpoku? Like in ancient Japan where like they would like, you know, out of honor, take themselves out? But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Right, Kuya got pieced up.
Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder. But the only one was the victim was herself, bruh.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Oh! You know, it's never the answer, y'all. That's never the answer. But Sakura, you are the realest as they could get, sis. Nothing but respect to her. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe. And above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life. Oh, sis.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Sakura is as real as it gets, bro.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
And look what Monokuma had us doing just because he falsified this note. Hina tried to kill everybody. Him doxing Sakura with no context made Hiro crash out on her. And honestly, for Genocide Jill's case, it was kind of fight or flight. Like with her case, I could kind of give her some lenience because she just woke up and see a bloody martial artist in front of her. So she's already a serial killer. Hers was fight or flight. I don't know. Y'all can say I give her too much leniency or my interpretation. What's y'all favorite thing to say?
You have no media literacy.
But to me, that was more of a flight or flight response. It wasn't like as calculated. She just woke up. A bloody Sakura was holding her. She was like, oh, hell no. What did Toko get herself into? I'm not dying. But, you know, Toko wasn't even really tweaking on Sakura like that. She just followed Kuya's like orders, you know, like a dog. I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us? Yeah, you was tripping.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She made, like, you know, like I said, obviously that action is never the answer to any problem. But in this case, you know what I'm saying? Context is everything. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she self-deleted. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible. That's the realest of the real. Sakura, if there was a Mount Rushmore for real ones that we've had all across all our playthrough, Sakura Ogami has to be up there, bro. Like Lee Everett's up there. Who else? I can't think of a whole Mount Rushmore right now, but you know, if we're saying Lee Everett's on there, like that's a high standard, bro. Shout out all the Walking Dead Telltale fans. If you know, you know. Sakura's up there too, bro. I'm just saying, and you noticed, both have melanin. You know what I'm saying? So there's an extra word you could add after real that not everybody could say. If you know, you know.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
Real. The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. Yeah, like I said, bro, I know I sound like a broken record. I'm so glad I decided to play this for myself, bro. One of the greatest stories of all time, bro. We not even at the end yet, so. But, bro, peak, bro. It's peak. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Oh! Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Give it up for Sakura, bruh. We didn't deserve her.
Whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
Didn't deserve her. She was too real for this world.
No matter what, just survive.
But
this is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. But we didn't though. So like, it wasn't pointless. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. Too bad. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Can you stop agenda pushing and give me a time to breathe for myself? Like, damn. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
Right? Like, what are you talking about? Acting like you making up our minds for us. First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake self-deletion note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
I know that's right, Makoto. Talk your mess. This one, Makoto really shines. Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. It's all because of our misplaced hatred, right? We should have all been focused on the mastermind from chapter 1. Ain't that the crazy thing about this? Like, but then again, you know, it's human nature. Some people are selfish. There's always gonna be some bad apples in the mix. You can't help that.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. I know that's right, hero. I know that's right. Yeah, shut that mouth. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you. Remember? Hey, your enemy is each other. And here, this, oh my gosh, bro. Blowing bubbles on it, bro. Come up for air, Kuya. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Go work, because I was finna get pissed. Y'all saw my face. I was really about to fry this guy. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. I mean, I guess we'll say, kids. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What? What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. Look at his face! Look at his face! I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Look at him being a tsundere about it. Welcome to the right side of history, Kuya. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turned out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. I mean, their heart's in the right place at least, right? Everyone. Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? Huh. How boring! But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you
It's
guys?
the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time! The culprit's already dead, big bruh. Don't tell me he finna try and take Hina out because she trying to take us out.
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead? You're not gonna...
But...
Right, that's what I was gonna say. Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bare times one rule.
Listen up!
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yahoo!
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. The 16 student? A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
What is he yapping about? It might be us a little late at night. Ain't no way. How did he find where he was? Are you serious? How did you even find it? Excavator Destroyer. That's so Mickey Mouse that he just magically found alter ego. You're telling me he really went back into that room because he saw me and Kyoko go in there again? Aw, you're trash. And then you're gonna put your logo on it. Oh my gosh, who are you, Elvis? Taking credit for other people's work and like pushing it like it's yours? Get out of here. Oh, brother. You! Oh, no! You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk! Phew! That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. You're a robot. You don't need to eat, bro. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at. Like, who is your target audience? We are not hearing what you're talking about right now, Monokuma. Like, you're only gonna chew that chicken on one side of your mouth anyway. How you don't have teeth on the other side?
So,
then they're gonna hit me with the flashback? I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So now we don't have no more alter ego? So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
Alter ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. No way they bodied Chihiro twice, bro. The anger turned to fury. Black and muddy and boiling over. Why gotta be black though? It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. Pause. What you talking? How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with the laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with the basketball? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop. It was my friend! And you killed him! Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Like, he's talking like he's not a glorified laptop, bro. You're literally a robot. We seen you self-destruct and come back like nothing happened. You uploaded your data to a hard drive. Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. There's no way, because you kept asking us all the questions like we were going to tell you. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. Yeah, nah, he's lying. There's no way. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew. And you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift. from me to you. Oh, bro.
Phew!
Or maybe more like a reward. In honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Like, how would you know about this when there's no cameras in here? That don't even make sense. Like, explain that. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed? Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. Oh yeah, your brain is fried, bro. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad! Like, just unreasonably upset!
Well,
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript! Huh?
What?
Postscript?
yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note! What the heck?
Huh?
How much did she write? Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go!
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. Shut up. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing. Which is... the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy! That was a close one! Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory! The mastermind has done something to us?
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit? It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve! Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it! But...
Too bad.
such for you, loser! He's like a child, bro. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. What she mean by that? Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say, right? What the heck she mean by that?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? See how he tries to make it seem like there's no way of escape? Think about that. Think long. Think hard. Yeah, get out my face. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message. Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? I mean, this is the second time this came up, because remember Kyoko was like, what did you do to my body? Like, we still don't even know what she meant by that. Like, is this the same thing? He did something to all of our bodies? Who is this guy? Lock him up! Kyoko said, okay, see? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What? And look at him being gooned out.
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies? What could he have done? Like, what are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? Oh my gosh, that's terrifying! And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. Right? Especially in a situation this crazy? No. I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So, the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So, now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here. But they said during the trial we're about halfway through the game. So it's no more killing life? Like what's gonna happen now? But because now that there's no, I mean, he still does have a 16 student in his pocket. Other than that, that's all he got. His spy is gone. Kuya bowed out of the game. He said he's not gonna kill nobody, and that takes Toko along with him, and that's the two biggest threats to our group. So we all should be fighting the same fight unless people don't forgive Hina, you know, hold a grudge against her. But we just talked about how we wouldn't. Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. Here he go, right back to it. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What is he talking about? What are you talking? Thank you, right? Like, he just yapping? What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out. Like always.
Stop talking.
Shut up. He's one to talk about ego. He an ego demon. Seriously. I'm sorry. See, that's all it take. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
She did it again. Okay. I see what you mean. Then I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? What are you talking about now?
No, 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 no!
What are you talking about? I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. Ain't nobody wants your man, sis. I promise you you're good.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? I know that's right. Know your worth, queen.
What did you say?
Sleazeball? Yeah, you play with dead bodies. We didn't forget. Forgive, not forget. Like, you never heard that saying?
What the heck?
That's right. I called you a sleazeball because you are. Sleazeball?
See.
Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends. Cook 'em, Hina. Get 'em, sis.
No!
Hey! Stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take. Me! Do you not hear yourself? I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Actually, I think this is friends in the truest sense, honestly. Well, that's just how it is for now. Like, if your friends can't call you out on your true character, who can? You know what I'm saying? I be frying my friend. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world to host Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Yeah, y'all told me we only halfway. This series about to be 40 episodes. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms. Before long, night snuck up on us. Uh-oh, more nighttime gameplay? Like how last trial we found that secret room, they got something for us here? Talk to me.
This is a school announcement.
It's fraud.
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Like, you're nasty. You're 30 years old talking like that, gang. Get a job. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. Uh-oh, what that mean, Makoto? A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Up. Who telling me to wake up? Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
You good, sis? Just barged up in my room?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
You good, Mud?
I said yes.
You're in my room!
So Kyoko's here.
Like...
Wait, what?
Right, you watching me sleep? Hello? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door! It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. She said she always serious. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour, right? You good, sis? Do you want to talk about it? Like... It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's up? What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that, so we're going on another late night adventure. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? And Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Here we go! Another late night adventure! Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. Hey, you notice she always comes to me with this stuff because I'm her partner in crime, bro. She knows what's up. The data center. But I thought it was locked. I guess it's open now? What, did she like unlock all the locked doors? I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the first floor. Eventually, I wound... Alright, y'all, sorry about that. My headphones just tweaking for some reason. Eventually, I wound up at the data center. But when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force... Did she just pump fake me? It didn't open. I tried again, but... What the hell? It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the first floor? Like, did you mishear her because you sleepy?
What's this?
Oh! What are you doing up, mister? Hello, Monokuma.
What?
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But... Hey! I can see that, you don't! Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself!
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder! Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Right, I never even thought about that. The mastermind gotta stay up like 24/7 damn near. Stop being weird and go back to bed. It's not like V3, you don't have little minions going around. What's wrong now? Who is this? Kuya? KK?
Just a second.
Okay! She probably used me as a distraction for something. Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? She used me to distract him from whatever she was doing. I already know my IQ demon like the back of my hand.
You guys?
Whatever! The two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah! Go on, get out of here. Shoo! I see what you were doing there, KK. I know you. I know your heart. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on! Like, sis, you gotta explain. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing? What was the point of all that? Makoto, put your thinking cap on, big bro. I know you tired, but... Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over, okay? But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
I'm not gonna say too much, but for those of y'all that watch my V3 playthrough, That's the reason we are here today. This is when I realized I ain't remembered this game as much as I thought I did for 2x2's release. Kyoko is right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
This game is heat!
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Ultimate despair? That's a talent? That name alone was the sole catalyst for me replaying this. If you watch my V3 playthrough, if you know, you know. That's when I was like, hold on. Maybe I don't remember as much as I thought I did. You saw they put the 7 with the question mark. You received the Alter Lump present. So disrespectful. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for another episode of that Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Chapter 4 completed. R.I.P. Sakura. We've seen everything laid out, all her cards laid out. And in the end, even though she was the mastermind spy, she ended up turning out to be one of the most realest characters to ever grace this channel, my brothers and sisters. And to wrap things up, everybody is officially on the right side of history for now. Kuya, of all people, said, I'm done playing the game. You got it. I'm out. Something we would have never thought we'd see from him throughout this game, bro, because he's been a freaky frog from day one. Actually, maybe that's being too hard on him. Maybe not since day one, but like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, the whole time we knew him. But now we have some info on the infamous 16 student, which was the catalyst for me revisiting this game. Because like I said, if you watch my V3 playthrough before this, when they started bringing up this stuff towards, you know, in the game, in V3, I was getting lost. It's been some years since I watched Berlizzi play it back in the day. So now, and as you've seen from this playthrough, how much I've actually forgotten now that we've been in the mix. So now we are here. We got some info on the 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba, the ultimate despair. I can only imagine that's going to be the main issue with this chapter. We're not going to be killing each other no more, but there is a 16th student we don't know about. But Kyoko's probably going to lead us, their group leader. In KK we trust. But hey, y'all, that's going to do it for my yapping because this video is about to be 3 hours long. And I'm probably going to try and make this one big movie for y'all. So let me shut up now, right? Hey, y'all. If you enjoyed today's episode of Danganronpa as much as I did and you can't wait to see this series continued, make sure you slap that like button and leave a comment on if you've been feeling this series and you can't wait to see more. If you are new here, you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn that bell so you're always going to know when I post a new vids, because trust me, you're not going to miss a single one, my brothers and sisters. As you saw from today, Danganronpa is always going to be a phenomenal time. Ghost Ayote has been peak as well. The main character in that game is one of my favorites on this channel ever, bro. She's a goat. So, if you enjoyed your time here today and always want to be in the know when I'm posting new vids or going live, the best way to be in the loop is by being subscribed and having that bell on. Speaking of being in the loop, if you want to be in the loop of most hated news, make sure you follow the socials that are displayed right here. There are also always links down in the description below for the related church social you want to follow me on, bruh. And nothing else in down in the description. If you ever wanted to know any other ways you can support your boy besides just tuning into these videos and watching a couple ads here and there, the link to the Most Hated Mafia membership is down in the description of every single video. Shout out to all the members. You get some cool exclusive perks for showing the brothers some extra love, so I would greatly appreciate it if you took the time out of your day to give that a second look if those extra perks pique your interest. Another thing is in the description. If you want to get tapped in with the community on a deeper level, consider popping out to the Most Hated Mafia official Discord server. Shout out all the Discord homies. If you're rocking with us, we rocking with you. It is simple as that, so consider popping out for the one time if Discord is your thing. And speaking of community, make sure you keep on the community tab because I do try to keep you guys posted on there as well, bro. As always, thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the channel. hey, just thank y'all for being here day in and day out with whatever I got going on. I'm, been chasing my dream for for a few years now, and I'm glad that there's just people here to receive and help me along the way. I truly love all of you very much, even if you don't watch every video, just for sticking around, because you can easily just unsubscribe if I post a video of a game you don't like, but you stick around waiting for something that you like, and like you trust that I will give that to you. I truly couldn't, bro, I appreciate y'all more than you'll ever know. As always, I love you guys, and I will see you next video, bruh. So now, Chapter 5, Mukuro Ikusaba, the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her, bro.